It's about time we had a conversation about the top 5 healthcare savings accounts. Don't you think so? Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweet Kiwi Show. How you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today, I want to talk to you about the top 5 HSA accounts. And it's kind of important because this is a topic that a lot of people know it's important, but they do not understand the terminology that we're talking about here. When we talk about healthcare savings account, the bottom line here is that you are thinking about using tax-free funds to pay for healthcare expenses. So you can use a healthcare savings account to pay for healthcare related expenses. And to qualify for one, you must be enrolled in a high deductible healthcare plan. And although they're not typically a good option for those who are older or have health conditions that require frequent trips to the doctor or hospital, the HSA account can be a great way to pay for unexpected, that's the key word here, folks, the unexpected medical care. So you can also use an HSA to build up cash to invest, which you can do if you end up not needing to pay out of pocket for your health care. And you can set up an HSA you can do it yourself, or you can do it through an employer, which can also contribute to an employee's account. So what happens here is that money is added tax-free into an account to either pay for health-related expenses or to invest. So you have two options here, and this is what we like. We like the duality of options. So you can use the money to pay for your healthcare or to invest. There are no use it or lose it policies with an HSA, even though the average person spends about 96% of their annual contributions each year on healthcare expenses, according to research. And the best HSA accounts are very easy to set up and manage. And the cool thing here is they also offer the ability to invest up to 100% of your account balance, accrue interest on your contributions, and they have low or non-existent ongoing maintenance fees. So all the accounts I'm going to talk to you today about have those perks. And so we looked at more than 20, 25, or 30. We looked at several HSA accounts before narrowing our list down to the top 5. And I'm going to just go through them to you right now. Before I do that, let me quickly say that how do HSA accounts work? So starting an HSA account is fairly easy if you qualify, because you'll just partner with a provider that will help you, including banks, credit unions, insurance companies, brokers, or even financial advisors. So what the thing is, they'll take care of all the paperwork on your behalf, and they will advise you on things such as your contribution limits, which is a $35.50 for 2020, and how to pay for your healthcare expenses. They can even help you find the right investment options. That's fantastic. So paying for your medical expenses with an HSA is kind of similar to paying for them on your own, with a big exception, folks. The exception here is that you are using tax-free funds to do so. So your HSA comes with a debit card you can use at the pharmacy, your doctor's office, or the hospital. And if you don't have the funds when you incur the charge and you end up paying out of pocket, you can keep the receipt and reimburse yourself later when you have the money in your account. So the HSA and this HSA account has many benefits, including providing a large amount of tax savings, right? If you think about it. And the thing here is that it's the only financial vehicle that offers triple tax-free benefits. The money you contribute goes into the HSA account's pre-tax. Think about that. The funds grow tax-free, another benefit. And the third one is that the money are tax-free. The money is tax-free when used to pay for healthcare expenses. Now let's talk about who can use an HSA. So in order to be eligible for an HSA, you must already have a high deductible healthcare plan on the first of the month before starting your HSA account, according to the IRS. So for 2020, this means that you need to have a health plan with either a $1,400 plus deductible for individuals or $2,800 plus for families. And this kind of, if you really think about it, this kind of makes it complicated for individuals with health conditions to make an HSA worth it, right? Because they will be paying for a lot. They will be paying for a lot of medical costs out of pockets. And you additionally must also meet these requirements. There are 5 of them, very important. You must have no other healthcare coverage. You cannot be enrolled in Medicare. You cannot be claimed as a dependent on another person's tax return. You cannot currently have a flexible spending account or a health reimbursement account. You cannot have received Veteran Affairs benefits, VA benefits, within the last 3 months outside of preventive care. So it is kind of important, folks, that you need to pay close attention to your health plan and how it changes from year to year, because there is a chance that your eligibility could also change. And how much do an HSA account cost? Most actually good HSA accounts have a monthly service fee between $0 and $5. I mean, this is really nothing if you think about it. In the grand scheme of things, this is peanuts. This is peasy, right? Monthly fees are waived by a lot of providers once you have a minimum amount in your account, generally somewhere between $1,000 and $5,000. And many HSA providers charge you up to $25 to close your HSA if you're no longer eligible, though you can generally still use the funds in your account. And additionally, if you withdraw the funds for any non-medical related expenses before the age of 65, guess what? You will owe taxes on the money you withdraw plus a 20% penalty. And after the age of 65, you will not have to incur the penalty, but your spending for non-medical expenses will still be taxed. And this kind of makes sense because the government wants to make sure the money is earmarked for medical expenses, nothing else. Otherwise, it will be very easy. Think about it. We have other vehicles out there that you can take advantage of, including 401k and IRAs if you want to save money pre-tax. So an HSA is not the right vehicle for that. Another question, and folks, I'm just going through a few questions before I get into the rankings per se, and we've heard a lot of questions while preparing for this show. And another question we've seen is that people were asking, can you invest funds in an HSA? Of course, yes, I've already said that. While your funds in your HSA accounts are pre-tax, you can invest the money into a variety of stocks, bonds, or mutual funds. And the cool thing here is that any interest that you accumulate in your account through the investment will be tax-free, just like your contributions. Isn't that wonderful? So generally what happens is that your investment options will vary by the HSA provider you choose. So if investing is kind of important for you, I'm telling you right now that you want to investigate each provider's investment choices before making your decision. Keep in mind though, folks, that you will incur additional fees for investing your funds as you would if you use a third party to invest funds. And each provider charges different fees to manage your investments, typically ranging from 0.05% to 0.75% annually, depending again on the kind of assets you are investing into. All right. So the top 5 HSA accounts that will be talking to you today about, before we chose them, we actually looked at over 25 of the best accounts nationwide. All right. And we narrowed the list to the top 5 or top 6 based on the fees, the investment options, the ease of setup, and overall customer reviews, among other things. One thing I want to say here is that having an HSA account at the end of the day is a personal affair. So you want to actually go through our list here and find out which one of the providers we have talked about here, which one fits your personal situation. Because the right provider for you will depend on whether you want to invest your funds, how much you plan on contributing, and how many times you anticipate using your funds to pay for medical expenses. That's what I mean. It's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about your financial situation and how you, not just the financial situation, but also your healthcare situation. If you have a family versus if you are single, the implications for your HSA implications will be different. If you are in your 60s or 50s versus in your early 20s, your HSA implications in terms of investments will be different. So you want to go through the list that I'm going to give you right now and find out which one really applies to your situation in terms of the uses of funds, but also the fees. Fees are kind of important. And I want you to please check out this short video. We do have a very rigorous approach when it comes to categorizing HSA and other financial accounts, retirement accounts that we review on this show. So I want to show you our approach when it comes to categorizing, reviewing, and evaluating the HSA accounts. Check this out. All right, folks, let's start for real here. The top 5 HSA accounts. Number 5, we have the HSA Authority. And this is best for ongoing HSA education. If your goal is to sort of familiarize yourself with the subtleties of HSAs, this is a great website. In addition, you can also open an account through the website because this is actually a subsidiary of Old National Bank. All right, and our score 9.5 over 10. Very important. So HSA Authority is run by Old National Bank, and it is a national leader in HSA accounts. The cool thing we love is that there are no annual fees or minimum balances. And even better, you're not charged additional fees to transfer HSA funds into an HSA Authority account or out of one. And we kind of love the HSA Authority because it has a dedicated customer service team that helps you through every step of the process, and there is a robust library of online resources to help you better understand your HSA options. And if you think about it, this can change annually based on your needs and circumstances. I already said that. If you are in your 20s versus your 50s, or if you're married versus single, all those life changes have a deep implication on your HSA options. While HSA's Authority customer service is highly rated by current and past customers, their online features are more limited than some of the options on this list and some of the accounts I'm going to talk to you about. And for example, you need to access your online account via the Old National Bank app, and the app was not built with the HSA users in mind. Now, we've reached out to the Old National Bank representatives, and they said that their developers are currently working on a new app to be rolled out very soon, and that app will be more robust and will be more user-friendly in terms of HSA account holders. And so when it comes to the current app, only the most basic features such as viewing deposits and account balances are available within the app. And additionally, you can use Old National Bank's ATMs for free, but you will incur additional charges if you use out-of-network ATMs. So while some of the convenience features are the lowest ranked in our list today, the bank ranks highly for providing individualized attention to new users setting up an account and existing customers working to grow their money. So definitely one that you might want to check out. All right, the HSA Authority by Old National Bank. Number 4, we have Optum Bank. Optum Bank is this option is good for HSA management, and our score 9.5 over 10. And so when you really think, when we analyzed all the HSA accounts out there, we realized that Optum Bank is the best HSA account for investment management because of the array of tools and features that the bank offers through Betterment. And Betterment, as you probably heard about Betterment, this is an online robo advisor and cash management company. And here, the features I'm talking about here includes auto deposit, investment sweeping, automatic portfolio rebalancing, dividend reinvestment, and receipt storage. So this constellation of features and tools helps keep your investments moving without a lot of manual work, and helps you make sure you are in compliance with all HSA rules as you start to invest and spend the money in your account. This is very important. And Optum also integrates with personal finance apps such as Personal Capital to help you monitor all the fees and also track the investment performance, in addition to making sure that you are budgeting enough for expected upcoming medical expenses. I mean, life can be weird sometimes, and you never know. So you need to have some emergency funds for any potential upcoming medical expenses. One of the biggest downsides to Optum is its fees, and those are higher than what its competitors are charging. You'll likely pay an annual maintenance fee and an annual custodial fee, plus several investment fees, depending on what you're buying with your investment. So Optum also has a below average customer rating, but this is not unexpected. If you are one of the market leaders in a financial category that services more than 3 million accounts, that's really expected. A lot of customers have complained about customer service, while others said they didn't feel like Optum's online tools were easy enough to use. And the thing here is that users do like how easy it is to manage their account online and the HSA specific knowledge that is available on its website. So, you have some kind of a mixed baggage here, but overall, we would highly recommend Optum Bank. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are also having a conversation today about the top 5 health savings accounts out there. And number 3, I want to talk to you about health equity. Health equity. This is great for employers. And our score, 9.5 over 10. And we've chosen health equity as our best HSA account for employers because the company has 0 fees and account minimums. It has ease of setup, and it's all-in-one solution that offers health plans. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic. They have an all-in-one solution that offers health plans, FSAs, HRAs for employers. And through health equity, small business owners can take care of all their benefits offerings, which in the end, if you really think about it, makes it easy for employees to sign up and manage their benefits in a single place. Again, the centrality of the interface is just marvelous. And benefits can get confusing for business owners and can cost you, employees, if you're not able to offer as much of your competition, right? And in addition to that, having all of the benefits you'll offer in a single place at the end of the day can eliminate administrative headaches and even reduce the internal cost associated with managing your company's benefits program. So one thing I want to mention here is that Health Equity is a non-bank HSA custodian. Unlike Optum Bank and the old National Bank, Health Equity is a non-bank HSA custodian. That means that it doesn't offer investment options directly, but instead it's focused on providing you with the best overall HSA experience. So the company will not only help you with HSAs, FSAs, and HRAs, but it also offers commuter benefits, wellness programs, and assistance with COBRA compliance. So you can manage through Health Equity. You could actually manage your HSA directly from the company's mobile app, but there is a monthly administrative fee if you don't maintain an account balance of at least $2,500. Number 2 here, we have Fidelity. Now, Fidelity is a household name, right? And Fidelity is kind of cool. They are best for HSA investment options. When it comes to the plurality of their investment options, you can't get better elsewhere. our score of Fidelity, 10 over 10. So this is a traditional financial institution that offers a competitive HSA account with great investment options and even better, zero maintenance or account closure fees. And this is why we chose it as the best for HSA investment options. And the cool thing here is that Fidelity gives you all the benefits of the smaller HSA account providers, such as a quick setup process and no fees, while also providing their own broad in-house investment options. And again, we're talking about Fidelity. We're talking about a company that is large enough, broad enough, diversified enough to offer you the peace of mind you need, right? So all of Fidelity's investment options for their HSA accounts come with the investment minimums waived and all have zero transaction fees. Through Fidelity's HSA account, you can invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, CDs, and options. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Funds. And you can also take advantage of Fidelity's investment guidance to choose which investments are right for you. So that's kind of cool. So you have here an all-in-one service from an established player. And Fidelity's customer service has a very strong overall rating online, especially when it comes to the investment options. So this could be the right choice for you if you want a lot of the extras of a solid investment account without having to pay fees. And another thing you have to think about here is that because Fidelity is so large and so broad, you might actually get a discount or a rebate or cashback bonus if you sign up for other services, or if you sign up with them on other accounts such as IRAs, self-directed IRAs, solo 401ks, and so on and so forth. We have covered Fidelity through several videos, and you might want to check our videos. Just go in our database and search for, in our video database that is, and you want to search for Fidelity, and the algorithm will give you all the videos that relate to Fidelity, and you can enjoy them. Number one, folks, when it comes to HSA accounts, we love the innovation of Lively. And our score, 10 over 10. And Lively is our top choice overall because the company has straightforward zero fees for individuals, highly rated customer service, and a vast array of investment options. Lively is one of the few new players on the block, but guess what? They are strong and they are innovative. We love that. We love that momentum. We love that sort of innovative momentum that the company has displayed in the last few years. And Lively's setup process is easy and quick. You're not wasting any time here. It's very easy and quick, and you can get started without any paperwork by linking your bank account. And Lively will help you set up either recurring contributions or an initial one-time contribution. And what we love also is that Lively is not just catering to employees. It is also a great option for employers. It has a $2.95 monthly charge for every employee who signs up for an HSA account. And this can be a great benefit for small businesses where low deductible healthcare plans can be costly for employees. And what the system does is that Lively will automatically sync with your payroll and will centrally manage all contributions. So if you have a payroll provider like ADP, for example, you're able to integrate Lively into the ADP software. And Lively's investment options are kind of fantastic, whether you're signing up as an individual or an employee accessing the account through your employer. And you can invest your funds through a self-directed brokerage account at Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, and when you do that, you're able to monitor your investments very, very quickly and very transparently from either app, either the Lively app or the brokerage account app. You can even manage your investments from your online dashboard or a mobile app when it comes to Lively. And this makes it easy to manage your account from whatever you are. And for us, this convenience is what earned Lively the top spot on our list today. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. We are about to end today's conversation here, and I want to quickly recap here. But before I recap, I just want to quickly say that I have a bonus for you. I have a bonus. While researching this show, we found out that Bank of America is also a great option when it comes to setting up an HSA account, especially when it comes to if you want to go with a traditional bank option. Bank of America is the best traditional bank option. And our score of Bank of America, 9/10. And so the bank offers a well-balanced HSA account that can seamlessly work alongside your other accounts. If you use Bank of America for banking, loans, or other financial products. And the bank's large amount of financial services, its low fees, and terrific account options make it our best HSA account offered from a traditional bank. And this is kind of cool for someone who wants to keep all of their balances, all of their finances with a single institution, or someone who prefers to use a well-known established brand for their HSA account. So when you really think about it, Bank of America is kind of similar to Fidelity in the sense that they have a broad range of services, with the exception that Bank of America is a bank, which Fidelity is not. So with Bank of America, you can actually consolidate all your accounts, from savings account to checking account to HSA account to IRA, so everything under a single umbrella. And this could be really cool, right? So the Bank of America's HSA account comes with 24/7 customer support and a strong mobile app where you can manage all of your HSA account needs. And Bank of America offers both individual accounts as well as accounts for employers to offer the HSA benefits to their employees. And even better, you can earn up to 0.7. It goes from 0.07% to 1% interest annually. And this is paid monthly on the money in your account. And you will be charged $2.50 per month to maintain your account. Besides, we also love the fact that if you would like to invest your HSA money, Bank of America offers a number of funds that you choose from. And those funds are kind of cool because they offer some of the most popular assets, from stocks to bonds. And you also can access well-known investment funds from institutions such as Vanguard and BlackRock and Fidelity and Charles Schwab, right? And the thing here is that while their investment offerings are not the largest on our list today, Bank of America's offer a good balance of investment types. So this is something that you might want to consider. All right, folks. All right, let's quickly recap today's show then. Number 1, I was talking to you about the top 5 health savings accounts. Number 1, Lively, 10/10. Number 2, Fidelity, 10/10. Number 3, Health Equity, 9.5/10. Number 4, Optum Bank, 9.5/10. Number 5, the HSA Authority, 9.5/10. And our bonus, Bank of America, 9/10. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for your attention. I will see you next time. And until then, remember, stay healthy and stay splendid.